department if the LSPD is just going to come in and take it over?
I don't know. Maybe we convince McNulty. Hear me out. Hear me out. Maybe we convince McNulty to file a civil suit on the basis that he never gave his position up and therefore there was no open position for a sheriff. Or maybe we have two sheriffs. I don't remember the mayor having the ability to fire one, or like demote people.
It's not yeah, it's not.
I'm just saying, until we have someone who's gonna actually follow through with getting the DOJ to clarify, I think it'd be pretty funny.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. But additionally, I think the more important part is, I really want to know what's going to happen with Shift 3. Now, obviously, I take a special interest in Shift 3 because I'm 3-1. But like, what they gonna tell Lucas? You ain't the Shift 3 sheriff no more. Who gonna do it? There ain't no one.
Shift 3 is gonna be a mess. What is there an undersheriff?
But no. Not to my under. Yeah, not
Junior
from my
also
understanding.
told me he was gonna let me know if the sheriff election was this weekend.
If the what?
If he was gonna elect the sheriff this weekend.
What?
He said he was gonna let me know.
Oh.
And he didn't. So I wasn't there.
Oh. Well, I mean, Denzel justified the price thing based upon telling me that they needed a baseline to see the costs, But it doesn't really work with how our pay works. So, because if people aren't withdrawing money or cashing out their paychecks, they'll never see money out of the account. And then if the pay goes up, it's all going to come out at the same time. So I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Bro. Holy
shit. Yeah. Well, I mean,
anything else I missed? I literally know nothing. Other than Frost is the sheriff. That's all I know.
To be clear, not Jimmy Frost and not Selena Frost. It's Arnold Frost.
Yep.
I congratulated Jimmy and it was awkward. I hit him with the, hey, you went from like being frosted and fired to like sheriff, and it wasn't the case. But I've been told by people that I don't know Frost all that well, but I've been told he's got a good head on his shoulders.
I mean, I like Frost. Don't get me wrong, but it's the same shit again. Frost is very much a city guy. I mean, he's like, I only seen him around in the LSPD. Like he's been super big on being a city guy. So it doesn't make sense to put them up north. Like it just doesn't. I just don't understand it. I don't. And Junior's a fucking asshole. Because that motherfucker has literally been calling me every day for fucking like 2 months, asking me what he should do if this, that, and the other thing happens. Everything I told him, he just fucking totally ignored. I said, if you become mayor and you're gonna put legislation in, you should talk to the BCSO before you do it and just let them know it's happening and get their questions. Guess what? He came in, made fucking a bunch of legislation changes, and got hounded by the BCSO because he didn't let us know. And now he's being a fucking crybaby bitch.
Wait, he is?
Well, yeah, Denzel was saying that, like, when I was talking to him on Friday, he was saying shit like, after the way the BCSO treated us, I don't know if it's going to be possible to put a BCSO sheriff in place.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, what do we do, man? What do we do? You know what we actually need? My husband brought that. We need fucking journalists who are going to report that the fucking current mayor was pissing on people. Maybe he wouldn't have gotten elected.
Was he pissing on people?
His record's expunged, but it doesn't change the fact that we got reports on it. Yeah. There's one report from Maxwell in Graves from a year ago. One statement says he was peeing in a bush. The other statement says he was peeing or trying to pee on Maxwell. And then another report unrelated to that where he was trying to pee on Reese from EMS.
Guy's got a weird piss kink.
I don't know. Listen,
Who
I'm gonna be honest. If he does something stupid, I may not be able to hold back. I might hit him with the "Don't piss me off." Never mind, Junior. I don't want to say that to you. You know, like that might not be perceived very well. I might start twatting stuff like, "Just a reminder, it's not okay to pee on people." Listen, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Maybe. Who knows?
We'll see what happens, dude. I don't. We'll see. I don't know. I actually have no idea. I might just go LSPD, but we'll see.
um. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I don't blame anyone. Because at the end of the day, like the BCSO, I wasn't there at the very beginning. But and you would know firsthand, but like the BCSO was created to have a very specific vibe, you know, um, for it to be different than just run of the mill, you know, city stuff. And don't get me wrong, yeah, an overwhelming majority of what we do is in the city, but that's because 99% of calls stem from the city. Um, but
If we could be
it's
up north, we
pulled.
would.
Oh yeah,
It's just like
100%. 100%. But what do we have? Polito.
maybe one a
um,
day, maybe two if we're lucky.
yeah. And so it just becomes a matter of like, um, its identity has been lost because someone who realistically should have no business determining who leads the identity of the department is making the decision as to who leads the fucking department, which is silly.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point of the BCSO when me and Bones were creating it was just to be a different vibe. That's it. Just to be somewhere different. That if you weren't feeling LSPD, you know, you could come to the BCSO and it'd be a whole different thing. But now it just feels like every single day for the past, like, I don't know, like year, we're just molding into the LSPD too. And now with Frost, who in my eyes is a very, very LSPD guy, is now the sheriff. It just doesn't make sense. I just can't imagine that it goes well. But I mean, I'm not gonna doom too hard, but like I'm not like I'm upset I didn't get it again, but I'm not gonna be this fucking like out here bitching and moaning nonstop. I'm just gonna go on with my life. And if it's shit, I'm just leaving, going LSPD. I don't care.
Yeah, I wouldn't read too much into it, but also I'm not going to say that like leaving the BCSO is a one-way street cuz it's not, but like I also do understand that if you did, like people are always going to bring that up in the future if you know ultimately you did end up trying to go for the sheriff position at that point. Um I mean, I'm going to be real. Would I leave the BCSO? It really depends on how much of a leash the mayor is going to have on our sheriff. Because if it's very noticeable that like the mayor is calling the shots, listen, what the fuck are they going to do? Reduce our pay? Like
It's already bottom.
the reason we have a sheriff that communicates with the mayor is to be like, nah, that shit ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work for the department. Let's come to some middle ground, right? Like this isn't a you make all the fucking shots. That's the reason they picked the sheriff.
Yeah, well, I mean, unfortunately, that is what people think it is, and it's been that way forever. The mayor picks the sheriff, and then the sheriff acts like a pussy because they think that they're just going to get removed if they don't do exactly what they're being told to do.
I'm gonna go for sheriff, man. I'm gonna do it just so I can promise the fucking mayor I'm gonna do exactly what they want and then do whatever the fuck I want. Cause why not? What are they gonna do? Fire me? Because I will bring it to court so that we can get clarification as to whether or not they have that power. Because it's not written nowhere. And if I don't give the position up, can they demote me? Is there multiple sheriffs? How's that determined? What position does the sheriff go in if they get replaced? We need a sheriff to not
Almighty
be a
Frank West.
mayor fucking like I don't know, man. I don't know. It bothers me. It really does. I understand it's a game of politics, but holy fuck.
I agree. It's very lame. I don't know. The reason I'm considering the transfer is like it's just hard, man. you're right. And like, if I do try to run again, people are gonna use that against me. But like, how many more times can I try? Like every time I've been fucked over, and like everything that I put into the department is just gone. All my work, all my effort, everything I did for a fucking year, it just is gone. So now I'm in a department that doesn't even feel the same to me anymore. It's just like it just feels
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, ultimately, me saying that is just like a cautionary, like just keep that in mind. I don't mean that to like sway your decision at all. Like you do what's best for you. Like ultimately, at the end of the day, like only you can make that decision. I just wanted it, you know, I don't want you to like overlook the potential of how that's going to be perceived. And you know damn well, if someone isn't your biggest fan, they're absolutely going to bring that up.
No, I know.
Um,
You're right.
but yeah, a lot of the issue I take with a lot of what's going on is like, I don't want to say lack of communication because I feel like that's such an easy like buzzword cop out bullshit. But like, if Frost sits here and says like, "Oh, this is something I wanted to do," number one, I think that's bullshit. Not a chance in fucking hell.
I mean, do
In
we
my
really
opinion,
believe that if
this
he's
is the
demoting everybody,
mayor.
that was his idea?
No, I think this is a mayor decision, and I think because Junior was under Nino, it realistically is a Nino thing. Um, and let's be honest, Nino has always wanted the BCSO to fucking suffer. So realistically, um, if he's unwilling to figure out actual problems, like identifiable and like things that can actually be resolved, um, I'm gonna be real. It's gonna be very difficult to respect someone who can just make sweeping changes without being able to identify problems with the department first
Well, I
and
mean,
making an attempt to
that's the
fix
thing
it.
right there. Exactly. What the fuck does he know about our department? He doesn't know anything right now, and he's about to demote everybody.
Yeah,
He doesn't
that's
know
my big
anything about the whole department at all. I mean, to be
that's
fair,
my that's my issue.
he's barely even been in the fucking police department for like 6 months.
Yep, that's my issue. And so because of that, I very clearly take issue with Junior. I very clearly take issue with Frost. Now, in saying that, do I also acknowledge that there exists a possibility that like Frost wants to take a general bad situation and make it less bad, but not necessarily good? Yeah, I think that possibility exists, right? Like if the opportunity presented itself to where I could be the sheriff and know that I can sway decisions to be better than what they would have been otherwise. Yeah, but it's still
Hello.
like hi.
Hey.
It's still rough at the end of the day. It's never gonna sit well with most people.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a rough one.
Yeah,
But
this
on
is
that
gonna be.
note,
We'll see.
I'm going 42 because I'm tired.
Well, I hope you have a great night, Rhodes. I appreciate you talking to me. I
Yeah, no
appreciate you a lot.
problem. No problem, Beanie
Genuinely.
Bitch. I'll see you tomorrow and we're the same rank.
I will see you tomorrow, Matthew. Later, bro.
Bye, Beanie.
Later.
It was a lot of fun. There we are. NoPixel. Oops. Root.com. Who do I send y'all to? Is Meech live? Yes. Let's send y'all off to Meech. Yeah, thank y'all so much for all love and support. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for the follows, host rates, bits, donations, subs, get subs, resubs. I say this each and every time. I genuinely cannot have asked for a better community to be built around channels. Thank y'all for being absolutely amazing. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Curvyelephant. Join our Discord, discord.gg/Curvyelephant. And if you enjoyed what you saw today, drop me a follow.